things on they all surround me.
Hey everybody, it's Livin Rite. I make music for the Lord. I just wanted to announce that I recently dropped an EP called Angels Can Mosh Too. It's out on SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, and you can find it on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok music as well to use. So this is probably going to be in multiple parts because the way TikTok is and Instagram and stuff, in order to post things like this, you have to have it a certain length. So this is going to be part one, I guess, for this one. And this is going to be about the first song, which is called Angel Wings. And basically, I got some notes right here. Here's the lyrics, and here's like the idea of the base guidelines of like what I'm going to be saying. Basically, I had it all kind of like written out and plans, but I want to let the Spirit guide too, because if God, or the Spirit, whatever, God sends me anything to, or I feel like he's wanting me to say something to add for guidance or whatever the case may be that I didn't write. I kind of like to be more raw about stuff if I can. And so let's start off with the lyrics. So it's going to be, obstacles, they all surround me. My tears don't drop, but still I'm drowning. Angel wings across the valley. Chain so stuck, I feel so bounded. God is love, he'll break those chains. And I get scared that you'll leave. And I get scared that you'll leave. And I get scared that God will stop forgiving me. And what I used to be still haunting me like pictures on the wall that you're never taking down. Never taking down. So just right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and just go over it now because it seems more easy to do it as I read it. So starting off with obstacles, they all surround me. Basically in this way, I'm just saying that like, there's all these at the time, because I wrote this a while ago. This was like a year ago or more. So at the time it felt like spiritually, mentally, physically, all that a lot of like situations, circumstances, whatever you want to call it, were like getting in my way, attacking me, whatever. Like whether it's demons, whether it's mental stuff, whether it's I don't know, temptations, like literal circumstances going on. It was an emotional song. I mean, most of my music has some type of emotion to it. I mean, it's for the Lord, so I have to put my soul into it, I have to like ask to be perfected, and I mean, it's never gonna be perfect, but I try to make it as good as I can. So, and then I said, tears don't drop, but still I'm drowning. Angel wings across the valley. Basically, I have a hard time crying, honestly, because, like, I don't know why. I think just, like, the whole worldly, like, if you're a man, you shouldn't cry and, like, be soft and stuff. It's not as bad as it used to be, obviously. Somewhat getting a little out of hand. But, like, I still kind of battle that because I honestly don't cry very often. I might, like, get a little whiny, but complain. Feel like crying really bad, but can't get it out. I think my body's just used to, like, holding it in, so, like, I have a hard time letting it out. But when, like, I really do cry, I really let it out once every so often. And the last time I did was recently, because I think it was recently when I was battling a bad sin, and I gave in, and like, just feel like I've been battling some sins. I'm getting really back into it, like the word and stuff, and like God's been giving me strength, but at the time, it's still like an on and off battle. And basically, that was, I think, the last time, but before that, it was when I had a breakthrough at my church with my pastor, and he was really speaking to me. And I would just say that, man, if you can let it out, let it out. I mean, don't be a total crybaby all the time, but Jesus wept, dude. You gotta remember that. Trust me, I'm still working on it, but like, try your best. It's hard to let it out, but you know, you kind of have to at some point. And then I said, chains so stuck, I feel so bounded. God is love, he'll break those chains. I mean, I think we could all agree that there's certain chains, they're called chains. Sins, addictions, habitual sins, anything that's latched onto you that's keeping you from God and like you feel like you can't let go of. It could be idols, whatever. I think we still all battle a lot of chains. We have to give them to the Lord and let him take them, but he breaks them, you know, but if you don't give them to him, then he can't. I mean, he can, but you're not letting it go and letting it be broken. You're still letting it consume you. Not talking to you specifically, I do it too. But, yeah, sometimes it feels like those chains never are going to break. It's like, it's tough. He's broken a lot of chains for me, but sometimes you think you broke a chain and like, or that you let him and then you find out like later on in your life that it comes back stronger and attacks you. And then you're like, oh, I guess it didn't break, or what happened? Did it get reattached? I don't understand, but at the time I was feeling that a lot more than I am now. I mean, with certain things still, but God's overcome a lot of things for me. And then I said, and I get scared that you'll leave, and I get scared that you'll leave, and I get scared that God will stop forgiving me and what I used to be, still haunting me like pictures on the wall that you're never taking down, never taking down. So basically, at the time, and still to this day, I mean, when you're walking with the Lord, a lot of people are going to leave you, and a lot of people are going to come into your life. Like, honestly, a lot of people that you were friends with, it's not going to feel the same because you're on a different path. So a lot of people are going to, like, distance from you. I think that's just how it is normally either. I mean, anyways, because I'm at the age group right now where, like, been out of high school a couple of years. And, all my friends are on their own path. We're getting our own jobs. Hope finding somebody to settle down, possibly getting married. I mean, nowadays not as much because like everybody's in that wild culture of like hooking up with everybody and partying still. But depending on the person, obviously. But we gotta work. We got our own lives going on. We don't have to see each other every day. Friends that are friends, truly with you, will keep in touch with you, but only as much as they can. You can't really hang out as much, got stuff going on. And the few friends that are there, you know, are there, but the rest are just kind of like here and there. You say what's up and try to keep in touch. But you're still a homie, you know. But now that you're with the Lord, it's like you can't let those people corrupt you. Or he could put people in your life to guide you or test you. The devil can do it to deceive you, to trick you, to test you. I mean, you could put yourself into it. At the time, I felt like a lot of people were leaving me. I mean, a lot of people did, but I think it's all for a good reason because I'm becoming who I am by the people I surround myself with. It helps me. The people that are not filling my spirit are going to be holding me down. I'm still friends with people, obviously, that aren't, but God definitely makes it clear that it's not always the best. It's not really the best idea completely to do that all the time. Honestly, it's kind of hard because you want to be able to speak to people like you're close with and guide them and show them where you came from, and they watch you get in your spirit. And like one day, I just hope that I could help people that I'm close with that don't know God to really find him and let him change their life like he did for me. But anyways, yeah, at the time there was certain people that I felt really strong that I didn't want to lose, but obviously There's a decent amount of them that aren't here now, and I can't go too personal, obviously, but that's just kind of the big, like, the summary of it, I guess. And like I said, I'm kind of raw, so if I'm stuttering and whatever, it's just because I've had many takes, but this one's kind of going good right now, and I just want to let you guys know that I'm just kind of letting it flow. Like, I don't want to act like I'm somebody I'm not or anything. Like, I struggle with a lot of things and stuff like that. My DMs are always open to talk and stuff, because trust me, I'm a big sinner too. I mean, I'm trying to battle things and let God take it, but I'm just getting back on track. I keep falling off, and this is the steadiest I've been in a while, for as long as I have been. But anyways, to get back into this. And I get scared that God will stop forgiving me, and what I used to be is still haunting me, like pictures on the wall that you're never taking down, never taking down. Basically, I was feeling like my past was really hitting me hard, and like temptations of it, and being the old person I used to be was still there. It still happens. I mean, it's like, you kind of feel like you don't let God forgive you and you don't forgive yourself. You're not letting God help you and take those burdens, and it holds you back. There's still things I feel like that with, honestly. It's a process of sanctification, but you have to let him forgive you, man, because that's really important. You have to forgive others too. Not easy either. Trust me, it's not. I know. I'm not trying to act like it is. We're supposed to, though, obviously. And then I said, still haunting me like pictures on the wall that you never take it down, never take it down. Basically, like, metaphorically, it feels like those, you know, like those pictures that are just like sitting on the wall, like in the movies and stuff, and they're just like on the wall, like a bunch of pictures, and they're just there. And then like some of them have like the eyeballs, like in the old cartoons, like Scooby-Doo or something. They like follow you. It's like a haunting like thing that you just like see, and you can't get rid of it, because they're just on the wall. They're just there, kind of like in your life, and you like saying you're never gonna take them down. Like, those pictures are just always gonna be there, and you can't take them down. Metaphorically, it's like your past is just like still there, haunting your mind and like your walk, and just like holding you back, and you feel like it's never gonna go, and you're never gonna get over that. That's basically what all these lyrics are broken down to, for me reading them off. And then I had some more notes over here. I could see what I got, because I might have missed out on some things. Let's see. Yeah, there's a good point I put too. When I said, I was scared my past was me still, and I couldn't be forgiven. And Satan tries to trick us all the time with this. Don't listen. Basically, like, he wants you to be stuck in your past. He wants you to not be able to be forgiven and let go and forgive yourself. He wants you to not forgive other people, because he knows how dangerous that can be. It's a big burden weighing down on you, basically. And to be honest, I think we're all victims to it at some point. I mean, I know still am. More to myself than anybody else. I forgive people pretty easy, but I mean, I'm not perfect, obviously. I'm sure there's somebody I'm probably not that I know of. I don't know for sure, but I gotta be humble, you know. Try my best. And I said, this song is technically the most different of all the songs I put on there. All the other four have like a rap flow and some kind of like remix or screaming, or I don't really know what to call it necessarily, but I just know it's for the Lord. And It's definitely different. Like, I'm not trying to act like I'm like, oh, I'm some super different person, but I think it sounds different than some of the stuff I've heard. I've been trying to experiment and sound different. I'm trying to get more into hardcore, heavy elements, because I'm very inspired by like Christian deathcore, Christian metalcore, bands like With Blood Comes Cleansing, Convictions, Bloodlines, Unworthy. Obviously, it's nothing like that because I'm not in a band. It's not band stuff. It's just rap, but that's the stuff I listen to a lot. But I also like, obviously, Kejon Boone, Afterthought, I think his name is. I don't know how to pronounce it. He inspired me a lot, honestly, out of all of them. There's Christopher Sincere. I don't know, I listen to a lot of different things, but I like heavy stuff a lot. And honestly, I came from the punk environment. I've talked about this before, and I want to be able to show the punks and the metalheads, goths, all that, just like they do. But I'm trying to implement it into the rap scene too. And anybody can find Christ through it. I just want you to know that through anything, you guys can find God. He'll help you. He helped me a lot. He's still working through me a lot. But yeah, this is the most different song than all the other songs I had on there. Like, all of them have more like a rap. It's kind of like a singing, wah song. It's a good song. I like it, but it put me in an emotional state every time I listened to it for a while. Still, obviously, for the other songs too, but this one was a little bit different because it was for a different type of point, and like the beat and everything is just different. And I want to experiment more with stuff like that too, obviously. Like, I'm down to experiment for different things. I like experimenting a lot. I didn't expect this video to be this long, so I don't know how many parts I'm going to have to do. But I'll post them all. It's going to take me a minute. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's it. So the next song is, to be honest, I don't remember. But 4 other ones. If you like this one, if you want to follow me on social media or subscribe, whatever the case may be, depending on what platform you found me on, I'd appreciate it, to be honest. Really could use the support, but it isn't necessary, obviously. But as long as you listen, hopefully it helped you, like certain things. Obviously, this is about my songs, but I mean, I'm trying to also give some wisdom and things and be open, and try to spread the word and let the Spirit guide. And yeah, hope you guys have a blessed day. And the next song, lyric video about the lyrics and the purpose of it and all that, I'll be dropping that soon too, hopefully. I just got to organize it too, and in my free time, because I've been working and everything, trying to do my best. I'm trying to write a new song, hopefully get it done soon. Anyways, once again, God bless you guys. For me, it's 2:43 a.m., so have a good night. If it's daytime, have a blessed day, blessed night, whatever. All right, goodbye.